everyone, this is Felicia from Felicia by the Seasons. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. In today's video, I am continuing my process to remove all my summer decor in preparation for the upcoming fall season. And I'm just showing you a view of an area in my kitchen that I call prime real estate, because I just recently started decorating the top of my refrigerator in the kitchen. I just didn't realize how much valuable real estate that I had up there to create vignettes with. So this is the next part of that summer takedown. After I complete this vignette, I'll have some more vignettes that I have on my other counters that I will be taking down. And after I complete those sections, I will be totally finished with taking down all my summer decor for my kitchen. So I'm just going to scan so you can scan this whole area so you can see how I decorated for summer 2020 in my kitchen. So I'm just going to carefully glide so you won't get dizzy. And as you can see, I have a topiary here loaded full of beautiful lemons. I purchased these lemons off season. Now, if you go back and look at my previous video where I'm talking about those 5 fall decor tips, I talk about not being afraid of shopping off seasons. Now, I'm going to tell you a short story of how I got these lemons. Because in summer 2019, I was unable to get lemons. Now let me back up. Maybe I was able to get lemons, but I was too cheap to pay a whole lot of money for lemons. So I didn't have that many. So fast forward to 2020 now. I go into the Dollar Tree and it's around January. And I'm not looking for lemons because after all, I'm recovering from Christmas and all that decor. So I go in there and lo and behold, they have packages of lemons, 3 in a pack for $1. And I'm like, I'm really not into no lemons right now. And so you know what? I said, you know what? I better grab them because by the time summer gets here, there are not going to be any of these lemons left. And sure enough, in all the Dollar Trees in my city and the cities that, in the next city over that I work in, they didn't have them. I couldn't find them nowhere. So don't be afraid to shop off season. So let's continue on. I do have a bouquet or a floral arrangement here. It's in a stand that has flowers on the front. Of course, we can't override this beautiful white hen that I got on clearance. Look how beautiful she is. She is just fantastic. And I also have a lantern in this vignette as well. Now this is a farmhouse style lantern that I purchased on clearance for Big Lots. I got it for a ridiculous price. I really didn't want to get it first of all because I felt it was too farmhousey for me, if that's such a word. But because it was in such a awesome clearance, and you also get a candle, a battery operated candle, and I know how much those candles cost, just buying a candle by itself. You know, I couldn't pass it up. So I purchased that, and I actually purchased 2 of those, and I only used one, and believe me, I use this lantern across all my decor, just about. I will use it somewhere. It looks great during the Christmas time. It looks great during the 4th of July. It looks great wherever I put it. So it was worth it. Now, as you can see on the top, I have this funky bow on top. I made that bow myself. So I added in the yellow check plaid as a nod to my lemons and to the summer. And of course, the classic black and white polka dotted ribbon. I added that as well. Now I'm going to scan back across and let you see that arrangement. And I'm going to start taking all of these items down one by one. And then I'm going to clean this area thoroughly. So I'm going to move this hen right now. I'm going to go ahead and move her out of the way. She is big, y'all. And this is what I have my floral arrangement. It's in this container here. And it says flowers and garden. And I actually chalk painted that because that little container came from the Dollar Tree as well. And I just felt that it would look good if it was painted in that white Waverly chalk paint. So that's what I did with it. Now this floral arrangement, I made this myself. And it has a nice mixture of flowers. You can see some lavender in there. You can see the yellow tulips, some other pieces, and a mixture of greenery. You see that beautiful, I call it a watermelon type vine right there. I thought that was beautiful. I also have some boxwood surrounding this particular ginger jar, if you call it that, and some lemons. I look like they spilled out of my jar, so I placed that around to fill that area in. So I'm going to remove all of this. I'm going to start with a ginger jar. I'm going to take out all the lemons, package them up in my handy dandy, you know how I am with my freezer bags, and pop all of those in there. I have my little container where I keep all my greenery. I'm going to take that. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually take this apart, because I can totally take all this greenery and all the florals out of that, but I'm not sure. I think I'm going to leave this as is, and if I use it again, I'll just pull out the flowers then. And then this riser that I use right here to give it some height, I use that so you can see it. And also back to this lantern. This lantern does light up. But the only thing about it, I don't have an electrical remote. A remote did not come with this. The piece that turns on this candle is underneath the lantern. So I can't show you that right now. And then I have my little, on the wall, I have that little tobacco basket back there that I keep up there year round. Sometimes I put a sign in it, sometimes I don't. And so for the lantern, the only thing I'm gonna have to do with this lantern is just remove this bow and just clean it up, clean up the glass, and I will be finished. Okay, so one final look. Okay. So this brings me to the end of my video for today. And so thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I have much more in store. Until the next time, happy decorating.